We want all the frosting on that cupcake. We want to increase this fan base. We want to give people special interactions that are memorable. We want to grow these relationships. How do you do it? Interactions.
What is up, Internet? It is Chef Brian with Beaumonde coming at you with a hot take today. Let's get into it.
It's Beaumonde Creative Studio, yeah. Okay, we're gonna do it now.
Everybody asks, how do we stand out? How do we cut through the clutter? How do we get to people? Well, the answer, folks, is using interactive media. I'm going to be recording a video where we explore how musicians can use immersive content, interactive content in their music marketing. Since 2016, the Beaumonde team has been making 360-degree content for musicians, for festivals, for brands, for museums, and along the way, we've used a lot of different styles and techniques to stand out and make a difference for businesses. We've used 360 photos and videos to boost social media marketing campaigns, set up album releases, and launched 360-degree websites, as you may have seen if you follow us. If you're looking for tips to boost results in your campaigns, interactive content is a great way to go, and we're starting here today. So how can we use 360-degree media for music marketing? Well, there's a few different ways that it manifests itself. It's a great way to build brand awareness. So if you start actively choosing to give your fans more interactive material, it opens up a whole new world of opportunities for you to tell your story in a more engaging way. So how does this actually build brand awareness? Instead of having a one-to-many interaction, which you get with a video, for example, on a Facebook timeline, an Instagram feed, you're scrolling, suddenly a video pops up. It looks exactly like what everybody else is seeing. Every person who scrolls past that has the exact same experience, whether they look at it for a minute, for 10 seconds. It's a finite chunk of information. There isn't an interaction. It's passive consumption. So here's how it works. Instead of one-to-many, it's one-to-one. Every fan who engages with your interactive content can have a one-to-one interaction. They pull out their phone. They start exploring. Maybe it's a 3D photo on Facebook. They start tilting. It is a physical, engaged action that puts something deeper in the brain than just traditional passive content you can scroll by. A lot of times we call this 2D content, but some 2D content can be really engaging. For the most part, interactive media is your silver bullet for building brand awareness. Another interesting piece that you can do with interactive media content is a lot of times you can integrate it with music streaming. If you are an artist on Spotify, if you're a brand with a Spotify playlist for your event, no problem. Put a Spotify player in the immersive space. Put a Apple Music link in the immersive space. Take these interactions and make them more meaningful for people by planting them inside of that special one-to-one interaction. It feels more like a personal decision for somebody to click that button. They feel empowered. They get the music that they want. They access the story that you're telling. It's much more compelling than simply showing them a flyer and saying, learn more, click the learn more button, add this to the streaming platforms, pre-save it. You gotta do something else to stand out, guys, and this is one incredible way to do it. If you're looking to increase your fan base, wow, there are very few ways to do this more innovatively than with interactive content. Every single touch point that you generate with people who find your music, find your art, whether they find your brand, this is a meaningful touch point. You stand out, you stick in their brain, you look different than your competitors. Maybe you sound different than your competitors if you're an artist, and that's what you're trying to get out there. Every time that you give a fan a piece of interactive content, it says to them that you are more committed to your fan base than other fans. You're giving them that one-to-one interaction that every fan wants with their favorite artist, or their favorite brand, or their favorite festival. If you want to sell more tickets, this is a great way to do it. This whole idea of interactive content for music marketing is a multiplier. You still want to have your baseline foundation of all the good practices, right? You want to have some Facebook ads. You want to be out there on Instagram, posting consistently, sharing your brand, sharing your story, engaging with your community, but you need the icing on that cake. Who likes a cupcake without frosting? If you like a cupcake without frosting, miss me, my friend. I am not with it. We want all the frosting on that cupcake. We want to increase this fan base. We want to give people special interactions that are memorable. We want to grow these relationships. How do you do it? Interactions. Engagement is all that matters, people. Seriously, engagement is all that matters. I will put that in big letters. Engagement is all that matters. It's right there. Don't forget it, because if people aren't engaging with your story, what are they doing? Scrolling right past it, and then it's gone, and it's never to come back. Additionally, with interactive content, you can sell more merch. Think about it. If somebody is going to engage with your brand and they've had a memorable experience with it, why wouldn't they want your merch? Seriously, merch is one of the easiest ways for artists to make more money, brands to make more money. And if you really want to activate your brand for people, use the interactive experience to sell your merch. Create an interactive experience specifically for a merch line that you launch. Maybe it's augmented reality enabled. So when somebody buys the shirt, they buy the pamphlet, the booklet, the album liner notes, whatever it is, you are able to use interactive media to enhance those moments and just give them so much more. This increases merch sales significantly. Do not forget, interactive content, multiplier. It is elevating all of these everyday touch points that you have with your fans, making them more robust, making them more rich, making them deeper, every single one. This is how you turn fans into super fans, folks. So, that's pretty much it for today. I'm gonna come back at you guys every so often with content just like this. If you like it, smash that like button, baby. Leave me a comment, do a share, send it out into the world, and that's what I got for you today. So, Chef Brian, Beaumonde, we're out of here for now. We'll see you next time.